Hi, and welcome to the Lilly Moon Paint channel. I'm Kimberly Cook from Born in a Barn Boutique and a creator for Lilly Moon Paint. In today's video, we're going to be going over the mineral paint. And so if you're new here, this is going to be super helpful to you. This is the Lilly Moon mineral paint here. And a little bit later in the video, we're going to open the jar together. What I can tell you is mineral paint does differ from chalk paint. And I'm going to go ahead and put up here on screen some of the differences. The one thing with the mineral paint that I will talk about right now is it is durable enough to stand on its own and doesn't require a top coat. We do suggest it for high traffic areas. And guess what? Lilly Moon Paint has a top coat. It is a non-yellowing water-based top coat that is just beautiful. Now, top coating with a water-based top coat for the first time can be a little intimidating. So the great part about the Lilly Moon Paint line is they have some other options. They also have hemp oil and the furniture balm. Let's talk about the Lilly Moon Paint consistency and what you can expect. As a matter of fact, let's go on over to my workbench and take a look at it together. One of her beautiful colors called Opalina. Let's go ahead and open this one up and I'll show you the consistency. So first of all, let me just give you a word of advice. Best thing to do before you start is to give your paint a good stir. I don't recommend shaking, as shaking paint can cause air bubbles, and that's just not something you want. So you're going to go ahead and give it a good stir before you get started with your project, but let's just take a look at the consistency. Beautiful. It's like the perfect consistency. The way that runs off the stick, it is easy to work with, it self-levels, and it just makes for a beautiful finish. The mineral paint does give you a beautiful chalk-like finish, although it's not chalk paint. And the reason that they say that is because the way it dries down is just beautiful and rich and smooth. And that's one of the other differences between the mineral paint and the chalk paint. The soft, smooth, buttery finish. Now, I myself as a creator have used Lilly Moon hundreds of times already, and I can tell you that this is one of the paints that I do not have to sand in between coats. Whether you brush, roll, or spray, it is definitely not a textured paint. It is very smooth. It self-levels. That's the other difference between this mineral paint and a chalk paint. This mineral paint self-levels. It is a beautiful finish no matter how you apply it. So let's talk coverage. I've been using Lilly Moon Paint ever since it came out, and I've used pretty much all the colors, which let's just say they've got 50 colors in their line, and I love that. But the coverage on this paint, you can pretty much guarantee 2 coats and you're going to get a beautiful coverage. Now, with that being said, I do want to stipulate that whites and some of the very light colors like off-white do tend to take a little bit more for coverage. That's with any paint line you're going to come across that. The light colors and whites are made with different pigments. Therefore, their coverage is going to be a little bit different. However, it's still one of the best. Dry time. Let's talk dry time and recoat time. So the first thing I'm going to stipulate here is this is going to depend a little bit on your climate. Okay, so if you're in high humidity versus a dry heat, you may have to adjust, but what I'm going to tell you is 1 hour between coats is usually more than fair. Again, please keep in mind that different climates and different times of year may affect your dry time, so just be cognizant of that. I hope this video was helpful for you today. For those of you that are new to the Lilly Moon Paint product, we wanted to produce a video for you that would help answer some of the most frequently asked questions about the paint. And as an added bonus, you can hop on over to my YouTube channel, which is Born in a Barn Boutique. I have several Lilly Moon Paint dedicated videos that will walk you through the process. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.